Hello ladies, welcome here. My name is Marin and this is Thankful Thriftiness. I am super excited about today's video because we are getting so close to baby time. I am currently 35 weeks and a few days along with our first baby, and it is high time that I pack my hospital bag. I've watched so many videos, read some articles, and was even sent a list by my midwife of what I need to bring with me to the hospital. But I have a feeling I won't know until after the fact, looking back in hindsight, what I should and shouldn't have brought to the hospital with me. However, this is the best that I know how to do right now, so join me as I pack up to have our little baby. Okay, so first of all, shout out to my mom. She and I ran across this big 31 bag, I think it's like a duffel bag, at a garage sale or something years ago. And I remember not really liking it at the time, but she told me eventually you will need this and for this price you should get it. And guess what? She was right, of course. So I'm super thankful to have this bag because it's perfect for this particular application. I think I should start by packing what I will need last because it'll be at the bottom of the bag and harder to access. So I'm going to start with my baby's going home outfit. Is this not the cutest? Look at the little bear ears. Oh, it's just so fuzzy. I want one. Why don't they make clothes this comfortable for adults? I don't know. My sister-in-law got this for me for my shower last weekend, and it's so fuzzy and warm. We should probably also get some lighter footy pajamas before we go, just in case this is a little bit too warm for the day we come home. Of course, I also packed a onesie because everyone says you blow through onesies. Let me know in the comments. I am not super familiar with, is there clothing provided for your baby while at the hospital? Because I don't know if I'm supposed to pack like outfits for while we're there. In all the videos, in the lists I've been sent, it all just mentions a going home outfit. So do the babies pretty much just live in the little blankets that they provide? I don't know. I'll just pack this for now and we can always add more later. Please let me know in the comments anything you can think of that you appreciated having to take with you to the hospital that I don't mention in this video, because mom knowledge is super valuable for first-time mamas like me. I'm also packing some clothing for myself, some pajamas while I'm there, a nursing bra, and a going home outfit. Your girl doesn't have Instagram and she's not anticipating even putting on makeup while at the hospital, so it's nothing fancy. Both of these involve sweatpants. There's not even really any visitors allowed at the hospital at this time, so I don't need to look glamorous or anything. So just comfy outfits. I'm assuming all I'm gonna want to be is comfy, like I am right now, as you can tell. I promise, I do know how to dress up sometimes, but with pregnancy, baby stuff, comfort is key. Perfect. Okay, I packed all of my toiletries into this awesome little container, tote, whatever you call it. It's really helpful because it can hang on the wall with this hook and it's really easy to access everything. I packed all your basic toiletries like toothbrush, toothpaste, shower stuff. Also packed a hair clip, some hair ties, and headbands to keep my hair back if needed. The only special item I have in here would be lanolin for nursing, and I also packed chapstick because everyone seems to recommend bringing that, which makes sense. Along with my toiletries, I am packing flip-flops. If you're like me and grossed out by public showers, no matter how squeaky clean they are, bring a pair of flip-flops to wear when you're showering. I don't know why, it grosses me out so bad to even think about going barefoot in a public shower. This is something I pack on every trip I go on. It's simply a garbage bag, and I will use it to place our dirty clothes inside of when we're done using them. Because people talk about how you don't really want things that you wear at the hospital to come into contact with other clean clothes, and you want something you can just shove your clothes into, out of sight, out of mind, until you get home and are doing laundry. I have hair brushed. I usually use a hair comb, but I won't really be worrying about the health of my hair at that point. I'll just want something to easily take out the knots. For postpartum recovery, I have this postpartum abdominal binder. I don't know what the generic term is. Basically, it's a belt or band to provide support when you're recovering and you just had a tummy full of a baby and your organs are all out of place. And so this just kind of helps hold the muscles and everything in a little bit more of a snug fashion as you heal. I feel like it'll just make things a lot more comfortable. And I've worn stays and corsets before for historical play acting and sewing. Obviously not like too tight or anything, and I do appreciate the support, so I think I'll really enjoy using that unless I end up having a C-section, in which case I don't think you really want anything touching in that area. Dermoplast, I'll have to double check if this is the right thing that I got, but a lot of people online recommended this. I don't know if this is something that people used back when my mom was having babies because she's never mentioned it, but I don't know, we'll see. I heard a story of a girl who had an allergic reaction to it, so I'll have to be careful and just keep an eye on that. But yeah, we'll see. It might provide some pain relief, especially if I have stitches, which we're praying that I don't tear. I don't want to tear. That sounds miserable. Something I don't know if I'll need in the hospital or afterwards, but I just want to take a moment to appreciate is the most adorable baby pacifier you have ever seen. I mean, look at that little hedgehog. Is that not the cutest thing ever? I think it's so adorable. I can't wait to see our baby using it. I'm bringing a pair of slippers to possibly use. I know that they have hospital socks, and these aren't the nicest slippers in the world, but they're the only ones I've got. So I'll bring them. We'll see if I use them. I'm kind of hoping to not have to, but if it'll make me more comfortable, I'm totally fine wearing them, even if I have to pitch them later on. Okay, so this is super important, especially for someone like me, who at least once a day can be found spilling water on themselves when trying to simply take a drink. During labor, I'm going to need water, well, sips of water at least, and I know that I can't be trusted on a normal day with a drink I have to pour into my mouth, so this is something my husband can easily hand me or even hold for me, and I can get drinks of water. Here's to hoping there's an ice machine near where we are. I have here a little sleeping kit. I've been told it's very difficult to sleep at a hospital. I've never spent the night at a hospital except for when I was born, but I've heard it's tough with nurses in and out and lights on. So I brought an eye mask and some earplugs for hopefully a little bit more of a chance at some snoozing. I'm also bringing a nightlight. I don't know if we'll be able to use this in a labor and delivery room or need to, or if this will just be for the room I will be recovering in, but I prefer lower lighting when I'm having our baby and afterwards during the nights if the nurses are okay with it. We'll definitely be using this versus a bright, harsh light. I also forgot, for clothing I'm packing 2 candies. For nursing to help, I don't know how it would work exactly, but I think I'd wear this underneath and then I could lift up my shirt and nurse and show less skin than if I just had a shirt on. But the current hospital policy is 2 guests or 2 visitors the entire time you're there. One will definitely be my husband, who will be there with me the whole time, and possibly my mom, and I'm not worried about either of them seeing anything. So we'll see if I even use these, but I'm gonna pack them just in case. Also, just in case, I'm packing my nursing cover, and I know I'll definitely need nursing pads, so I'm going to pack those as well. Okay, so now for the fun stuff I'm going to probably need while I'm in labor. First of all, we have, hold on, I gotta take the packaging off this. We went out shopping last night for a lot of this stuff, like the water bottle and these things that we didn't already have, and I forgot to remove the packaging. Okay, so I have here with me 2 combs. I heard about this first from Sarah Treese on her YouTube channel, when she had her most recent baby. Apparently, this is absolutely amazing for pain relief during very intense contractions. It's almost like acupuncture in a way, from what I've heard, the science behind it. And even if that isn't necessarily true, because I haven't really looked into it too far, I know for a fact that when I'm in pain, I tend to be the person who will dig my fingernails like into my finger or something, somehow distracting myself from the other pain that I am in. And apparently your brain, if you are pressing in hard enough, will register this pain before the pain of the contraction. So we will see. I'll let you know after the fact how this goes, but I'm really excited to possibly try these. I say possibly because the goal, because we're using the Bradley method, is for me to fully relax and let my body do the work it needs to do. But if I just can't seem to, there's a bug in my hair. But if I just can't seem to relax fully, I will definitely use those during transition and any other time I might need them. I have here some essential oils. They don't allow you to diffuse any, but I think you're allowed to apply it topically. This is a blend my mom has used for having all of my siblings and myself, and she says it works a lot. It's got lavender oil. I can't pronounce that one, but it's like a carrier oil. Ylang, if that's how you pronounce it, and clary sage. So I'll be applying that topically during labor if they allow me to. She said it makes birth easier. Who knew? I put this labor and delivery gown on my registry, and it's super helpful because it's got snaps here and snaps all the way down the back. So when I want to do skin to skin with my baby right after she's born, you can easily just unsnap up here. It'll also make it super easy for nursing. And if I need an epidural, we can unsnap the back of the gown as well. This is getting heavy. I'm gonna set it to the side. Now for a fun part, snacks. Last night we went shopping and I got what I was super excited to find is, oopsies, there we go. It's almost like Lar bars, but it's Walmart brand. So much cheaper with, I'm sure, the same ingredients. I then got Nutri-Grain like Walmart bars, which I'm excited about, although not the healthiest in the world. They're good, yummy, and soft, and I'll eat them at some point. Sorry if I'm leaning too close to the camera. It keeps focusing on the bed behind me, which I'm really confused about. Oh well. For my last snack, I packed something like Triscuits, but again, Walmart brand. Y'all, if you are buying name brand instead of generic brand, you could be saving so much more money. The very last items I have to pack are a pillow and pillowcase, because they said it's kind of hard to find pillows at a hospital, and it's nice to have your own pillow from home. Right before we leave, we'll need to pack a phone charger, and again, we need to get some baby footy pajamas. But other than that, I think we've got everything we need. And that's it. I look forward to sharing with you how the labor and delivery goes, what I regret bringing, what I regret not bringing, and all those fun details. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll talk to you soon.